Yeah, just a sort of follow-up to what was happening earlier on. It's now just gone 7 o'clock, and some people are still here getting things sorted out. Getting a little bit nervous now, to be fair, and starting to think about what could go wrong, what's going to go wrong, what mistakes have we already made that we're going to find out about tomorrow. So just sort of spoken to the crew and sort of said that, you know, we have a plan, we all worked as hard as we can, but if it all goes wrong and I get that feeling that it's not going the way I want it to, then, you know, I'll just sort of take over and just run it like a military operation. And what's important is that the crew don't think that they've got it wrong or failed. It would be me that's probably failed for failing to plan for something. You can still do everything right and something still go wrong. That's one of those things. But at the end of the day, we've got to get everything shot that we plan to get shot in that day, and that could mean me just basically saying, right, you go over there, you go there, do this, do that. And the fun, in some ways, a lot of ways, is gone then, because now we're just doing lots of shots because Dad says so. But it's something that we have to be ready for, that if it does all go wrong, then that's what we've got to do. Hopefully, though, it won't go wrong. You know, everything so far has gone to plan in terms of preparation. Guys can't do any more than they're already doing. Blue screening's just being finished off. Screen shots are ready to go. Costumes are done. We've gone through with the makeup routine. Rehearsals have happened. You know, it's all been done. But at the end of the day, you know, we've only got the time we have to shoot, and people have to go home, etc., and all that. So, you know, now there's a pressure, and it's on me to make sure it happens. So, yeah, I know I can do it. I know that it can be done. You know, at the end of the day, you know, I've been in plenty of situations where, you know, it's all hit the fan and we just got to get on with it and crack on and crack on and crack on. It's exciting when it happens in some ways, but it's stressful too. It's stressful for people that may not have been involved with it. So, you know, try and do everything we can to avoid that as much as possible. So we'll see. But just going through some of the shot sheets with Rob, my AD, it's a lot tomorrow. And it's amazing actually to think that I've actually taken a lot of shots out, a lot of scenes out tomorrow that we were going to do that we're now not going to do. So I suppose it's all relative, really. If we had just one scene, we go, oh yeah, and we plan it even more detailed. So I suppose we're just pushing it to the max. At the end of the day, we'll get everything to make a movie. I think the pressure now is, are we getting enough to make a good movie? And with all the work that's gone into this and the time that's been spent, that's the real pressure. Is that, are we going to make something worthy of all the effort that's been put in so far? So, and again, that's where the pressure comes back to me, because at the end of the day, it's me that's asked everyone to step up, and tomorrow is the first day of when we actually find out whether we are ready. So, but you know, that's why we do movies. It's all exciting, and then, you know, when it's finished and we look back and watch it and think it's great, and remember the pressure and the tension and the challenges, you know, then we feel really good and chuffed. There's a reason why people don't make movies as big as this, on a budget as small as this, with a group as small as this, you know, because it is still a relatively small group of people. And those reasons will come out tomorrow. I mean, the challenges that come out tomorrow. So it's just making sure that I steer the ship as best I can, get the most out of everyone, and make some movie magic. So we'll see.